Hello everyone, Dark Kirby 14 here, welcome to more Donkey Kong 64! Okay, I still need a few more bananas here. Yeah, I still need to friggin' go on a banana hunt or something, but yeah, so I'm trying to think of what other stuff I'm gonna do later. I got other games I wanna do. Yeah, so yeah, there's other stuff I want to do. Yeah, there's always gonna be other stuff I want to do. And it's just nature to want to be able to do other things, but yeah, so there's other stuff I gotta get to doing. I got to get to doing. So anyway, there's one thing I really don't like in soccer, and I know it's like kind of just like an accepted thing, but I don't like it. It's when people actively, it's when like the players actually deceive the officials by flopping. That's what I don't like. That's why I don't like flopping. You're deceiving the officials into contact, and this happened yesterday between Seattle and New York City, where David Villa clearly flopped, but they didn't call it. But they didn't call him for the flop. They called Seattle for a penalty that didn't exist. It should not have been a penalty. It was a clear as day flop, and David Villa should have been booked for it. That's what I don't like. And then I saw someone say the Red Wings did it for Olympics. I'm like, are you kidding me? The Red Wings were one of the NHL teams that actually didn't flop, just because they had players that just didn't do it. I mean, the only one I'll give you maybe is Kirk Maltby, but Kirk Maltby is closer to embellish. Is actually very close to a lot closer to embellishment than outright flopping. The Nyquist, that was a one-time thing, and I don't really think it was a flop. I think it was close. Like I said, it was closer to an embellish, but it's still deceiving an official still. And then if someone's like Real Madrid flops, I'm like, you want to talk about flopping in soccer? No other team compares to FC Barcelona. FC Barcelona is the kings of the flop. Specifically, Roberto Neymar. Neymar is the worst flopper in the world. Neymar is the worst. And it's always the Brazilians. It's always the Brazilians who are the floppers. Well, the majority of the time. I don't know why that is. I know some German players do it. I know some German players do it. But Mesut Ozil doesn't. Alexis Sanchez did it like as a one-time thing, but he got rightfully carded for it. And he correctly got a yellow card for it. He got carded, and he should have. And he should have got a yellow card. He deserved a yellow card there. I'm not going to dispute that. But one thing I will definitely dispute is the David Villa, the tackle, if you can call it that. Again, you can make an argument for embellishment on that one too, though, if you think about it. That actually falls pretty darn close to an embellish, now that I think about it. Yeah. Yeah, so it's closer to an embellish than an actual flop. Yeah, flop. It falls closer to an embellish than a flop. But still, well, embellishment, flop, it's both. Either one there. That's one of those ones where either one is correct. That's one of those rare situations where either one is correct. Yeah, that's one of those where it doesn't matter how you call it, you're correct. You're correct. So anyway, so like, again, you haven't talked about it. Some of the stuff I saw at E3. The Kirby Switch game looked legit good. I would say just based on what I've seen, Nintendo won E3, but not by much. Everyone had somewhat kind of an underwhelming E3. The Xbox 3, Microsoft's big thing was the was Sea of Thieves as usual. Well, actually, I was expected, not as usual, but as expected. their big calling card was Sea of Thieves. Yeah, their big thing was Sea of Thieves. Yeah, their big call was Sea of Thieves. And as expected, I loved that game. I cannot wait to play that game. I will be getting it day one, undisputed. It doesn't matter. I'm getting it. Like that's a game day one I'm getting, and I know that. That's a game day one I will be buying. That's not even like a thought. It's not even a thought because I saved it for the Switch. I can do that. It's a 2018 release, so yeah, like I said. PlayStation's 3, the Sony press conference, I feel like they're pre-E3. If they had announced some things during their some of the stuff that they had announced in their preview in their actual conference, I feel like it would have been a lot better. Like I feel like they got everything out in the pre-con, like they got a lot of the good stuff out in the pre-conference. And I do feel a little bit jilted about that. I feel like everything that they had good, they got out in the pre-conference. Not in like the actual conference, but like the stuff before, like Undertale coming to PlayStation 4. That's something I would have announced during the main conference. That would have been a big calling card. That would have been huge. That would have been a big plus if Sony had done it that way. Why they chose to do it the way they did is still a question mark. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's still a calling card that questions itself, really. Yeah, that's one of those situations where you look at it, it's like, why? Why not announce that during your main conference? Like, that's an announcement I would have put off. Like, I would have put that into your main thing. Because that game's got, like, a cult following of sorts. Now, Undertale has a major cult following in the PC realm of gaming. Yeah, that's something I would have announced during the main E3. Like that's something I would have considered leading off with. I feel like E3's like pre-conference was better than their actual conference. It's better than their actual floor time. Yeah, I feel like that was better. Yeah. 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 Yeah, that's one of those things that, like I said, would have been better off in the pre-conference. Not necessarily in the the main not in the frickin' thing. But not in your big conference, but I feel like Nintendo won just because they announced a lot of big stuff. They showed off a lot of Super Mario Odyssey, which I think was a huge thing. Yeah, they showed off a lot of Super Mario Odyssey, which I think got them a big leg up. They showed off, they announced a new Yoshi Kirby game. Some other stuff too, but I don't feel like they showed off a lot of stuff too. So I don't feel like any one of them really did a great job in terms of E3, personally. Like as someone who loves video games, I feel like both sides left a lot of meat on their bones. Specifically in the case of, like I said, Sony just messed it up. If they had done it in the all the stuff in the pre-conference that they did that in the conference, it would have been a lot better. But anyway, enough about that. Okay, so here we go. Now that I've got done the rambling about that, it's time to fight the boss. And it is Lanky fighting this boss. You're about to see what this. Yeah. Yeah, so we're about to fight the next boss. Alright, so here we go. So Here we go. Yeah, there he is. And the boss is blocked out because Lanky doesn't have his lights. This blinky thing on. And he's shimmering about like a coward. Hi. Oh, hi there. This is Puff Toss. Yeah. Real creative, Nintendo. Yeah. Just kidding. No, it's not. It isn't creative at all. Okay, so this boss is pretty basic. More basic than really any of the other bosses. Dodge the fireballs. Just dodge the balls of fire. Get in this. Grab this. Yeah, this is as basic as it gets. See, and then those lights will come out. Poles will come and zap them. It's really that simple. And you have to do that 5 times, I believe. Yeah, 5 times. And each time it'll go down. Not only will it get small, it'll go down by 5 seconds. Well, that was still not good, but hey, we got it, let's say. Don't let me get hit and then have that happen too. There's one more somewhere. Yeah, there's one more. There we go. Okay. Zap. So yeah, this boss is like really basic. And this boss is why Lanky starts the King Cutout boss on foot. Why he leads that fight off. This fight is why. They kind of joked at him a little bit, having him in a boat, not actually like, fighting physically. Of course, that one you really don't fight that much physically either. If you stop it. Okay, 20 seconds. Okay, you're just basically going straight through these. So like, alright, so this is 3 times, so 2 more times and he's cooked. And he will be zapped out of here. Yeah, 2 more times of that and he's zapped out. Oh, now he's raining fireballs. Not actually throwing them on himself. Now I gotta find his targets. Yeah, you get 15 seconds to find him. Yeah, so the 4th wave is 15. And it gets a little darker, so you can't actually... There's one more. Where is it? Where are you, you little... Oh, yeah, there. Alright, one more and he's cooked. One more and he'll be all fried. I think he gets bigger each time, too. Oh, gosh. No! Targets are really tiny now, see? It's all about time now. No, that's not good. I think it has actually tossed a pufferfish at me. Alright, so there's one more. This one more should do it. This should do the boss right here. Nope, but one more because I was on the way. I lost count. Sorry. There it is. This boss is finished. It's unknown if he like I saw the thing on the website. It says it's unknown if this guy was actually like fighting you intentionally, or rather he was just protecting his area. But he has a key, so it suggested that they just gave it to him and didn't really think about it. Yeah, so... Okay, so 4 down. Alright, so 4 down. We only have to backtrack one more time after this, so that's a positive already. Yeah, that's already a positive, that we only have to backtrack once after this. Thank goodness gracious for that, you know, right? Alright, so I'll do anything I've missed. So with that, this has been Dark Kirby 14. We'll see you next time on more Donkey Kong 64.